Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we will be changing an improper fraction into a mixed number. So let's make an improper fraction. So here we will do 4 over 3, and this is what an improper fraction looks like. Big number over small number, 4 over 3. And remember, a regular fraction would look like this, a proper fraction, 3 over 4. But we're not focusing on that today. We're focusing on an improper fraction, and we will change it into a mixed number. So let me just put this in the corner over here. A mixed number would look like this, 2 and 1/4, let's say, but that's not our answer. 2 and 1/4, a whole number and a fraction. So that would be what it looks like. So I want to take these two numbers, and you might see that there is a bit of division in here. When you do 4 divided by 3, there will be a line, and you could do division, because a big number is over a small number. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we are going to put the big number inside the box and the small number outside the box, because that's what you do in division. But you could also put the big number outside of the box, but that's not what we're doing today. So how much does 3 go into 4? It goes into 1 time. 4 minus 3, which equals 1. And we're actually done our division from there. But we're not done making our mixed number. So what we want to do is we want to make our big number first before our fraction. So it'll be like a 2, but we're not doing that. So our big number will always be this guy up here. It'll be a 1. And so that's our big number. But what about our denominator? Our denominator always stays the same. In this case, it would be 3, and this would be our denominator, these two. They're the same. So our denominator stays the same, 3. But what about our numerator? Our numerator, you might have guessed already, because look, this is one of the only numbers, despite this, but this is one of our numbers, and don't scratch this out anyways, that's not what we're focusing on. We're focusing on this number here. This will be our numerator, also known as a remainder. Remainder, it's remaining. So we have our mixed number. 4 over 3 as a mixed number is 1 and 1/3. Big number, or our whole number, and a fraction. Let's do another one. Let's do 8 over 3. So from here we know what to do. Put the bigger number in the box and the smaller number outside. How much does 3 go into 8? It goes into 8 twice. So that will equal 6. You take this down, and we have our number, or we finished dividing. So now we have to make our mixed number, remember, like 2 and 1/4. So here we know that this will be our big number, 2. What will be our remainder? What will be our denominator? Always stays the same, 3. And we know that our remainder over here, 2, is our numerator, 2 and 2/3. One more example, and then I'll leave you alone. So I'm going to do 10 over 5. Apparently we know what to do here. So 10 inside the box and 5 outside the box. How much does 5 go into 10? It goes in 2 times. But 1 time would be 5 and 2 times would be 10. So it'll be the exact same number, and this leaves us with 0. And in this case, we don't even need the denominator, because we don't even have a numerator here. See, if our big number would be 2, our denominator would be 5, and our numerator would be 0, or our numerator would be 0, and that would just equal, well, it'll just equal 2, because this equals 0. 0 over 5. just 0. So that means we are left with 2. So 2 is our answer, and that is our final answer. Thank you for joining me.